popping, my lyrical heads? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you at. I hope you are Gucci. Now, enough with all the pleasantries. We know why we're here. We're here for the reaction. Y'all know what time it is, and it's time to get into this Hi-Rez triggered. One of my subs said, go react to Hi-Rez. I only heard like maybe a couple of his songs, like 2 + 2 = 5. To me, that's a really deep song. It kind of portrays what's really going on with society and in our schools and everything. So I really appreciated the song. It definitely gave a big different perspective. Heard a lot of people, mess with Hi-Rez. Some people don't because like the political stuff that he's talking about and everything. But I'm all about it. Go ahead, talk about what's on your mind and your point of view. Even if I agree or don't agree with it, you know what I'm saying? At least you use your artistic and your voice to get it out. You know what I'm saying? Speak for people who can't speak for themselves. But anyways, less of me, more Hi-Rez. Let's get into it.
Criminals get weapons easily, I wanna get weapons easily too. They call me radical, but they didn't call it radical when Hitler was seizing the Jews, or Fidel Castro was seizing the land, or Mao Zedong was keeping their food, or Stalin or Lenin or Mussolini was brainwashing and teaching the youth. Between me and you, I wish we didn't have guns, but we live in a world where we do. If she gon' have weapons and he gon' have weapons, and I will be damned if I don't have one too. Government buildings protected.
He said, I wish we didn't have guns, but we live in a world where we do. If she's going to have weapons, he's going to have weapons, then I'll be damned if I don't have one too. Yeah, man, I feel that. You know what I'm saying? Well, I might be a little biased because I was in the military, but I am pro-guns. That's just me. That's my opinion. Everyone else can have their own opinion and everything. I understand the other side, but I believe I should be able to protect myself. So that's just my opinion. Trust me, I got couple arsenals upstairs and in the safe and everything. But enough of that. I'm liking. I'm pretty much like what he's talking about. I see what he's talking about. I see what he's diving into about anti-guns or pro-guns. And I think he's going to talk about a little bit about both sides of the argument, which, like I'm saying, like I'm all about. Like I'm saying, like I might not agree probably with everything he's going to be saying, but I can understand and I can see his point of view on the other side. But that's just me.
He was brainwashing and teaching the youth. Between me and you, I wish we didn't have guns, but we live in a world where we do. If she gon' have weapons and he gon' have weapons, and I will be damned if I don't have one too. Government buildings protected with weapons, meanwhile schools are protected with signs that say that we don't allow weapons inside. I'm sure that that's really been saving kids' lives. They call me brainwashing radical just cause the last couple years I've been changing my mind. Don't even turn on the news anymore nowadays, the media wasting our time. You okay with the guns in the movies and music, not those exercising their rights. You do not care when black children get shot in Chicago, but mad when the cop is just white. And if the lyrics
my man talking golly, like said I'll be dead. What was it? Government buildings protected with weapons, meanwhile schools are protected with signs. See, this is I'm honestly conflicted with this one. You know what I'm saying? Like, I believe schools should be protected with certain trained individuals. Keyword: trained individuals. School should be protected. If that's police, that's a highly trained security guard, as it should. My daughter both my daughters go to a school, and there is a security guard. He holds a weapon, and he's there all the time. I say what up to him, hella cool guy, and he's highly trained, and it makes me feel safe that someone's there who's highly trained in school. But that's just me. That's just my opinion. So I understand what he's talking about. And like, I get it. You know what I'm saying? And he said, are you okay with guns in movies and weapons when I exercising those rights? Why are you okay with black children get shot in Chicago? Why you get mad when they're white? That shit deep. You know what I'm saying? Like a whole bunch of people get upset when a white person kills a black person, which, like I'm saying, as a black person, I totally understand. But people don't get as upset when it's black on black crime, when people should just get as upset that people are just over here killing each other in the first place, and overall be over some dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? That's like I like the saying of, guns don't kill people, people kill people. Like that shit is real to me. You know what I'm saying? Like gun is just a tool, it's a weapon, you know what I'm saying? But the person behind the gun, that can be the real problem up in here.
They call me brainwashed and radical just cause the last couple years I've been changing my mind. Don't even turn on the news anymore nowadays, the media wasting our time. You okay with the guns in the movies and music, not those exercising their rights. You do not care when black children get shot in Chicago, but mad when the cop is just white. And if the lyrics been pissing you off in this song, then you only mad cause I'm right. I know you the type, just blaming the right. It probably help you sleep better at night, but truth is ain't nobody coming to save you, so I'm gonna suggest you protect your own life. I ain't a Democrat, I ain't Republican, I'm just a rapper showing you the light. Mass genocides were always the government on their own people. I'm not gonna wait around for the sequel. All of these people in power are evil. All these celebs are protected by
I have my own people about the powers that be, the people in power. I don't believe everyone's evil, but everyone's out there for themselves. That's one thing I definitely do believe, that they don't like, the government's supposed to work for the people, right? That shit don't be happening. Let's just be real. They be working for themselves, get the rich richer, their buddies richer, them richer, and like just shit on the little people like little old me and you. You know what I'm saying? Like that's kind of the reality of it. Like, do I see it as evil? I see it as messed up, but I don't see it as evil per se. But he said the biggest mass genocide were always the government on their own people. What is it? What is the I won't say genocide, but I know the biggest. I'm gonna have to fact check this, but the war with the biggest death was the Civil War, and we pretty much killed our own people. I wouldn't mass genocide like the Native Americans. So I can see where he's coming from. I can see where he's coming from. Definitely see where he's coming from. But let's get back into it. My man talking.
The biggest mass genocides were always the government on their own people. I'm not gonna wait around for the sequel. All of these people in power are evil. All these celebs are protected by weapons, but they criticizing us all from their throne. They live behind guard gates that have armed guards, but don't want you protecting your home. Tell me how you gonna be both anti-gun and anti-police all at the same time. If you don't have weapons and they don't have weapons, then tell me please, who gonna be stopping the crime? So you want the government having the weapons? I've seen this before in most recent attacks.
My man talking. You know what I'm saying? These celebrities are protected by weapons, and like why you sit up there on your throne, on your high horse talking about anti-weapons, you know what I'm saying? Like you being a hypocrite. Let's just be real. That's what you are. And there might be some celebrities out there that really don't have security guards with weapons and everything. I believe that you should, because you're just an easy target to get robbed, get your life taken, and it's kind of the way it is. But he was also saying, he's like, if you don't have weapons, they have weapons. Tell me, please, who's gonna stop the crimes? My man, speaking facts, you know what I'm saying? I'm not anti-police, I'm not anti-weapons. Like, I believe police are here for pretty much a purpose and serve and protect, even though I have a buddy who's a police officer, and trust me, he don't be doing all that much, you know what I'm saying? But I I'm honestly thankful for the police now, pretty much nowadays, regardless of the bad stigma on the police. Like I'm saying, you can have your own opinion, but I have buddies who are police officers, and they're amazing people, and I've met a lot of amazing police officers in my day. So there's some bad seeds out there, you know what I'm saying? But that's in every profession. But there's I believe there's definitely more good than bad. That's just in my opinion, though. Y'all can think what you want to think. I'm pretty sure in different areas it might be more bad than good. But what I've experienced, that's pretty much what I've experienced.
That's all from their throne. They live behind guard gates that have armed guards, but don't want you protecting your home. Tell me how you gon' be both anti-gun and anti-police all at the same time. If you don't have weapons and they don't have weapons, then tell me please, who gon' be stopping the crime? So you want the government having the weapons? I've seen this before in most recent of times. Defund the police, burn down the streets. That wasn't an accident, that was designed. Politicians are protected by guns, so why the hell shouldn't we? I think that my family that died in the Holocaust, honestly, they would agree. And how come if I support guns in America, I'm just looked at as a racist Republican? But if we arm in Ukraine, it's stunning and brave. They clapping like seals and they loving it. A school shooter killed my cousin, and the damn city did nothing. Both parties just politicized it, no one offered nothing constructive. They told the cops to wait outside, they told them not to rush it. I got no love for the government, God the only one I'm trusting.
I don't know who we can trust. All we really got is us. They coming for the ones you love. Ain't nobody taking my guns.
Well, we do want to turn now to a growing trend in gun sales in America. So far this year, the FBI has conducted more than 28 million firearm background checks, and among them is an increasing number of women. An industry trade group says women have accounted for about 40% of gun sales in recent years.
I'm curious what was like the music video or whatever that was on the screen, or who was the white guy on the screen and everything. I don't know if, because he said a school shooter killed my cousin. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that was the cousin, but he's like, the damn city didn't do nothing. Both parties just politicized. No one offered any constructivism. You know what I'm saying? And like, that's just tough, man. School should be a safe place for kids. You know what I'm saying? They kids. It should be like a no-go, like churches. You know what I'm saying? Like, it should be a no-go. Like, that is not the place for violence at all. You know what I'm saying? It might be little fist fights here and there. That shit happens. You know what I'm saying? But like gun violence, like, come on, man. That should be a safe place for kids, especially like elementary, middle school, them younger kids. Like, yo, like, keep that shit out of it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one. I'm pretty sure you also feel the same way. Like, it should be a safe place for kids. But I'm curious at the end, because he was talking about like how the FBI conducted so many background checks, and like it's an increasing number of women of pretty much purchasing weapons and everything. And I'm curious, why is that? I'm like, what do y'all think? Why? Like, my opinion, they're just more buying because they want to protect themselves, because an increase of human trafficking, robbery in certain areas. Like, I feel like that might be it, just to overall protect themselves, because they're women. So I totally get it. Like my wife, she carried that thing with her. You know what I'm saying? That gives me a peace of mind, and gives her a peace of mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, I totally get it, and I totally understand. But if y'all liking this content, like pretty much what I'm saying, or you even disagree with what I'm saying, I don't really care. Definitely go in the comment section, tell me what you disagree with. But go down there, like the video anyways, or dislike the video. Either way, you know what I'm saying? It helps the algorithm. But go subscribe to me. It's greatly appreciated. But I'm going to get up out of here. I'll see y'all next time. So, deuces.